Hey everyone, welcome back to Superset Sunday. Today we're hitting the biceps with one of the strictest variations you can do. If you've got lanky arms like me and thin wrists and you have struggled to grow your biceps early on, strict training like this makes a big difference. Before we start, let's quickly break down the anatomy so you understand why this works. Your biceps have two heads, the long head that gives that peak and the short head that sits on the inside that gives you that fullness from the front. Underneath them is the brachialis that actually pushes the biceps up, making your arm look thicker from the front and the side. So today's superset hits both. Strict wall curls targets the biceps and crossbody curls loads the brachialis. We'll start with strict wall curls and we are making it even stricter than usual. Stand with your head, upper back and elbows touching the wall. Your feet slightly forward so that your lower back can stay neutral. Now here's the sequence. First, do the bottom half for 6 slow controlled reps from the bottom to mid-range. This is the hardest part of the curl, the stretch position. The biceps are lengthened, the lever is longest, and you can't swing your hips to cheat. Then move to the top half for another 6 reps. This trains the peak contraction without momentum. Move slow, think 1 second up, pause, 2 seconds down. If your elbows drift forward, restart. If your back leaves the wall, restart. The stricter your form is, the bigger the payoff. If you do these right, you don't need much weight. You just need honesty in your form. This whole first exercise is about removing all cheating. You'll notice you can't use heavy weight, but that's where actually the growth is. Right after that, step away from the wall and go straight into crossbody curls. Curl across your torso towards the upper chest. Keep the wrist neutral. This puts the brachialis and the brachioradialis in the perfect line of pull. More so, this angle drives tension into the brachialis and the long head of the biceps. Your biceps will already be fatigued from the strict wall curls. Working one arm at a time gives each arm a tiny recovery while the other works. The pump you get here feels different from regular curls. That's why this superset helps your arms progress again if they are plateaued. You are fatiguing the biceps first with strict tension, so by the time we get to crossbody curls, the brachialis steps up and takes more of the load. That's exactly what we want. When both muscles get overloaded properly, you get fuller, wider defined arms. A few mistakes to avoid. Swinging your elbows, especially during crossbody curls. Keep them pinned. Using too much weight. You don't need much weight to keep strict form. Rushing the wall curls. The whole point is slow, clean reps. Rotating the wrist during crossbody curls. This turns into a regular curl and removes the brachialis out of the equation. And here's an intensity tip that will absolutely finish off the biceps. After you're done with all 3 to 4 rounds, go back to the wall one last time. Hold the dumbbells with your forearms parallel to the floor, like you are frozen halfway through a curl, and stay there for time. No reps, just pure isometric tension. Your arm should be shivering by the end of it. This takes the superset to the next level. This superset is simple but extremely effective when done strictly. This exact superset played a huge role in growing my skinny lanky arms. I've always had skinny lanky arms and tiny wrists, but when I doubled down on strict form and smart supersets like this, my biceps finally started to fill out. So try this superset for the next few weeks and hopefully this works for you too. See you next time with another superset.